Welcome back to another Fruits Basket 2019 review. Today is episode 5. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk as always. I've seen the original. I've seen the original and none of us have read the source material. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
I am. Let's do this.
Yeah, definitely an emotional episode kind of throughout.
True. Quite emotional compared to the others.
Yeah, because we got Toru moving out. And none of them, she doesn't want to move out. The others don't want her to move out. But, you know, she kind of feels this obligation too because of family.
Right.
And once again, we get the pass of her mother. Her mother, very wise person, always with this good advice of like, it's okay to feel discouraged and selfish sometimes.
Her mother seemed like a top tier mother. Always giving this advice, always having this wisdom, always just a great mother.
But... yeah, and that's actually probably really good advice for someone like Toru who is always looking out for others, like ahead of herself.
Right.
And yeah, like we were saying, her mother was all this, but we kind of learned that her mother had like a punk kind of past. like,
hey, sometimes, when you're young.
yeah, you're a little wild, right?
Yeah, you make poor decisions.
Which is why the family members had Toru kind of being followed by an investigator. Well, because that one guy's wanting to be a cop, and also it's like, she was afraid that Toru might be like the mother and put something like, I don't know, shame to their family, I guess.
Yeah, but it seemed like this part of the family didn't really... Well, first of all, they don't seem like they seem like a bunch of jerks, you could say.
Yeah.
Just in general, especially how they treat her. Because, even Gramps wasn't having it, so...
yeah, Gramps, like, their family, they can treat me unpleasant, that's fine. But no, not you, they cannot treat you. Like, he slapped the fuck out of that boy. And I was like, hell yeah, Gramps! Put him in his place.
Box of Gramps.
He's like, oh, you didn't do anything indecent. And I was like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, for real. But this kind of like reinforces kind of like the theme of Toru, like, because earlier in the episode she was mentioning how like she didn't really fit in because they were doing that game in class.
The Fruits Basket game.
Yeah. Oh, the title, by the way. But it kind of shows like how she hasn't fit in really throughout her life, I guess you could say. Like that example, and then like now with her family, she doesn't really feel like she fits in, but finally with the Somas, which is pretty much, well, now it's like her true family, she does fit in. Like that's why she wants to call it like home.
Yeah, and she even makes it like clear that she wants to go back. That's why I actually really like the Gramps too. Like,
so do I.
He's like, I told Kyoke that she had or her husband or whatever said that she would need to spread her wings and everything. And it's like, they basically need to be able to be free and not be weighed down, essentially. And that's why he's like, you know what? So it's like, you need to do what's best for you. And you spread your wings, essentially. She's like, yeah, you're right. And like, I want to stay with the Somas. I want to keep learning about Kyo and Yuki. And they are family. And
yeah. And even further proof of that,
Yuki
they showed up to come get her.
Yeah, they could not handle not having her in the house. Like, they were gloomy. Like, she hasn't been gone for like an hour or whatever. They're already super gloomy. And like,
come on.
But they don't want to quite show it because Yuki takes the memo, like trying to be all secretive, and then it's like, and then Kyo's trying to be all secretive, looking for the memo. She's just like, yeah, Yuki took it. It was like he can obviously tell everything that's going on, but even he wants her back, and it's like, their house has been a lot more probably uplifting since she's been in it, and they've all basically learned they've had a huge impact on each other's lives up to this point.
Yeah, definitely like shows their strong connection, even though it hasn't been like a ton of time. They've clearly connected pretty quickly and pretty strongly, to say the least.
Yeah, and Yuki goes in to save Toru out of that situation. He's like, you know what? Come home.
He just swoops in, and they take her back. They kidnap her.
Yeah, he's the pretty boy. I don't think they were expecting that really at all. Like, damn. That one guy was like, oh, he's a boy. I was like, what?
Yes. Oh boy.
You knew that, right? It's like, whatever. But, and then, when she's with Kyo uses the same line her mother did. Probably because, Kyo's already pretty selfish most of the time anyway. So it's like, even to you, it's okay to be discouraged or selfish. So,
Right.
Kyo's definitely, he doesn't seem like the type that could be this deep or whatever, but he definitely is.
I would say so.
But yeah, so well, they're at the end of the episode. She's basically found her place, and she's like,
She
"I will
is.
handle any of the fallout."
All right, she's home. Home sweet home. But that's the episode pretty much.
Yeah, it is. You want to jump into scores?
Sure.
I'll go
I will.
first if you want.
Okay. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna give it a 9. For me, it was a very emotional episode. I love the character development, like how they all came together, found their place. I tend to like things like this with characters, kind of like finding their place or whatever. Maybe it's because I'm still looking for my place. Who knows? So when I see somebody else find it, that makes me all inside. But yeah, I actually thoroughly love this episode.
Right, I'll give it 8. I thought it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really liked how it it did show, like you said, Toro finally finding her place. She always felt like an outcast, so she's finally found home. I do like how it emphasizes their connection, like Toro and the Somas. It's really nice to see. I gotta give it up for Gramps. You're the MVP of this episode.
Gramps is the best.
Gramps is the best. He's so understanding. He sticks up for her. He's just like, do what you want to do. It's like, thanks, Gramps. You're cool.
I feel like it'd be awkward living in a place with the exterior wall still being made, but
that would be strange. Yes, I agree.
After that, yeah, that does it.
Yeah, that's it. That means it's spiel time.
As always, the one true home is hitting that subscribe button and joining us on our anime journey through life.
Yes, I agree.
So yeah, hit that like button. Let us know what you thought of it. So if you didn't like anything like that. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.